Hey there everyone, cxzdsa here once again with another game of Starcraft 2. This will be a Terran vs Protoss here on Metalopolis from the North American Masters League. Spawning first here at the 6 o'clock is the red Protoss. His name is Qtpie, a very adorable name right there. He is ranked 51st in the Broodlord Sierra division of the Masters League with 86 wins and a 73 loss record, which is a 54% win rate for our Protoss player. His opponent for this game will be the blue Terran over here at the 8 o'clock. His name is cxzdsa. And if you take a look at your keyboard and you have a QWERTY keyboard, it's the leftmost letters on the bottom row, CXZ, and then you go up one more row and it's DSA. So that's probably how he got his name, so clever work by our Terran player here. He is ranked second in the Kala Lambda division with 131 wins. Could not find how many losses he had, but I took a look at his recent play history and it did look like he won about as often as he lost, so right around a 50% win rate for our Terran player as well. And these players will be spawning in close positions by air, rather. You can actually fly units right from over here to over here, and you are already in your opponent's main base. So we'll see if some Banshee play comes out of our Terran player, or if we see some quick air rush from the Protoss. We'll have to wait and see what they do with these spawn positions. Alright, a few things as these players just set up their early bases. I was told by one viewer that I need to work on my observing skills, I think he said, which just means that I should stop focusing on one thing too often if I'm missing other things happening in the game. So I will be working on that for future casts. And on that note, if any of you have any suggestions or comments, please feel free to let me know down in the comments below, and I will take them to heart and try to work on them for future casts, because it's all about what you guys want, as of course these videos are made for you guys to watch and for you guys to enjoy. And if there's anything you like to see differently, do not hesitate to let me know and I will try to accommodate you. Also, this will be a video rendered in HD. I have made that change up to a high level of graphics. Hopefully it looks just that much better. Let me know if you guys think differently, and you know what? Just pretty much let me know exactly what you guys think, and if by some chance you do enjoy these videos, please take the time to subscribe to my channel. It would mean the world to me, and I would love you forever. Alright, at any rate, we are going back to the game now. We have this SCV handful of minerals just kind of trolling around the Protoss player's base, who is just now getting a cyber core, so nothing out of the ordinary happening in the Protoss base of things, while meanwhile, at the Terran base, he is just now finishing that orbital command for his first command center, so both players opening up very standard so far. This probe just now making it over to the Terran player's base to make sure that he doesn't see anything crazy, but this Marine will be intercepting him and get a couple of pot shots off. The probe does manage to slide into the base and see that indeed there is nothing crazy. He will pull off the gas steal, putting an assimilator on top of that geyser rather. So the Terran player won't be too happy about that, and this Marine will indeed be chasing down this probe just to punish him for being such a little butthead. Meanwhile, this scouting SCV is being chased by a Zealot, so both players' bases just getting some scouting done, but not seeing anything that would be too alarming at this point. We see a second barrier going up for cxzdsa, so you might have some thoughts of a 2-rags push here in the early game. We'll have to wait and see, as Qtpie is kind of forcing his hand by taking this assimilator, so it would be more difficult for cxz to kind of tech up, because he can't get that second gas until he destroys it. He is, it looks like, attacking this assimilator with that one Marine, going to eventually take that down. This probe just chilling over here to prevent any Reaper harass from taking the Protoss player by surprise, seeing that a little bit earlier if that indeed did come. Meanwhile, one Zealot and one Stalker going to be trekking to the middle of the map, the Stalker diverting to the Watchtower while the Zealot is going to be intercepting an SCV that is coming back to do some more scouting. 3 Marines just chilling at the top of the ramp for our Terran player, just making sure that nothing comes up there here in the early game. This SCV is still alive, but it does look like it will get taken out as the Stalker shoots it twice with lasers and guarantees that it does die. We have this pylon very well placed here in the fog just to spot any drops from medevacs that might be coming into that area from the Terran player's base, so good awareness of spawn locations by the Protoss player and very well planned building placement. Always love to see that done very well. 4 Marines going to be taking potshots at the Stalker. They did not manage to get through its shields, but they did quite a bit of damage to those shields. This Zealot's not quite as lucky, does lose all of its shields, and this team of 1 Zealot and 1 Stalker will be forced to leave. This Marauder, oh, it does not have slow, so the Zealot, no, it does look like the Zealot will die. The Marauder getting that last hit off, as Marauder slow is just now getting almost completed, about 10 more in-game seconds, as we do see an expansion going up for the Protoss player over here at his natural. taking the chance to, behind that mini aggression, expand and get that Nexus underway. He is also almost done with Warp Gate technology, only 15 or so in-game seconds left as the Stalker is just chilling here. One sentry is on the way for our Protoss player, and also Stim Pack just now getting started for the Terran, so he might be going for a timing push where just as that Stim Pack finishes, he attacks with these units. We will see what happens as they are going to be venturing into the middle of the map. If they go up to this watch tower, they'll see a Stalker, but they will walk right past it, content to just stay on this path, and they actually will turn around now, it seems, and go up there, and they'll see that Stalker. This Stalker is so unfortunate with nowhere to go, and it does die. So super sad about that, but the Protoss player does have his expansion about 3/4 of the way to warping in. These units might get there just as it's finishing. We'll have to watch to see what happens as they are marching into the natural, and they do see this Nexus about to be completed as the Protoss army is going to be trying to actually trap these units with force fields and attack with Zealots up front. The sentries just tickling to do a little bit of extra damage, and one Stalker doing damage from the back. So these Zealots will actually be able to chase these Marauders down, as they do not have enough Marauders to be kiting all of these Zealots. And the Terran army does get killed off, so excellent play by our Protoss player, defending expertly and using force fields to just, trap those Terran units and guarantee that they do indeed die, as these sentries are taking point right now and attacking these Marines. And these 3 Marines, a little bit overzealous, will get taken out. Unfortunate for them, but I mean, what were they expecting to do against this army of 3 Stalkers, 3 sentries, and 3 Zealots? So it's just a story of 3s right now for the Protoss player. A very aesthetically pleasing army right now. Oh, we actually did see a probe going along with this army, so the Protoss player is thinking of attacking back right now, setting up a proxy pylon with that probe. What kind of defense does our Terran player have? He is still stuck on one base, but he's constructing a second command center as we speak, getting a bunker on top of his ramp just to protect against the counterattack that he thinks will be happening, as this probe is munching on some gold minerals, which do indeed taste a lot better than blue minerals. He's going to be setting up a proxy pylon right here, it looks like, so units can warp a little bit closer to the front lines. 3 more sentries going to be joining this army. So the Protoss player might be able to do a lot of damage right now, as we see a starport on the way for the Terran player. He right now has 4 racks, along with 1 factory, building a reactor right now, and that starport just now getting underway. So the Protoss army right now, it looks like it consists of 5 Stalkers, 6 sentries, and 3 Zealots, along with that probe just setting up proxy pylons, another one over here, with a mouthful of gold minerals. And the Terran army is a lot of Marines, along with, I think, 2 Marauders, and Guardian Shield going up, and there won't be an engagement right here. The Protoss player charging in and attacking force fields, preventing reinforcements from being able to join this fight, and these units right here trapped will die very quickly, as now it is actually the force fields that are preventing the Protoss army from advancing. But now those dissipate, and he's actually force fielding the ramp to prevent the SCVs from being able to get back home. Those SCVs are so sad right now, and also so dead. Unfortunate if you are an SCV in this game, because you were trapped outside of your main and just left to die, more or less, as this command center is in great danger of also going down as well, and it will get taken out. And cxzdsa is so unhappy. We see some rage coming out of Mr. Lettersman here. I won't read that out loud, but suffice it to say, he does not feel that Protoss is balanced. But I mean, what we saw in that game is cxzdsa, I think, didn't expand fast enough, as we saw the Protoss player did set up his Nexus right here. And also the Terran player just, I don't know, was content to sit back and not really be aggressive enough to justify his one base play. And in the end, the Protoss player was able to muster up enough forces to just go right through the Terran player's defense, and superb use of force fields, first trapping these units off right here and taking them out with relative ease, and then trapping all of the SCVs just to guarantee that they would indeed die, and also able to take down that orbital command that CXC just was not able to save quickly enough. So what we saw in this game wasn't really a matter of one race being more powerful than the other. It was more of a matter of Qtpie being the superior player here today. So well done, Qtpie. Also a very nice name. It's super cute. I hope you guys enjoyed that game, and I will see you guys next time.